All right, guys. On this episode of the AC Show, we're going to be talking about what we've done over the summer to keep ourselves busy and occupied, and what plans we have coming up in the future. So stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the greatest show, the coolest show on YouTube. That is the AC Show. How's everybody doing today? Very, very excited for today's show. It's been a long time since I've been on the show. It's not Aaron's fault. It is all my fault, and that's because I'm just really busy over the summertime. I'm a teacher, so during the year, my life is very structured, and then over the summertime, everything goes crazy. So
He's a flake.
it's
He's a
a
flake.
flake.
He's a flake.
It's been crazy here, man. I live in Arizona, if you guys didn't know, and everything's on fire. Like literally everything's on fire. I posted this on Twitter the other day. How
So is it safe to say Chris started the fire?
no, it wasn't me. I don't know who it was, but it wasn't me. It's let me tell you,
That's a different song,
today
man. That's a different song.
today was 113 degrees, and I don't live in Phoenix. You know what I mean? Like I live like right next to the mountain, and it was 113 degrees here. It was so stinking hot. And in Phoenix the other day, it was 117, and it was supposed to break 120, but all of the smoke from the fires in Arizona was blocking out the sun and creating its own weather patterns, and so it like cooled it down. So literally, fire is cooling down Arizona. That's how hot it is here. Fire cools us down. It's crazy. But anyways, there's been fires everywhere, and accidents, and road closures. We've been trying to not necessarily go on vacation, but trying to get out of town for a couple of days, and it has been whew, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. Plus, I got a kid on the way, and it's an exciting time.
Yep, that you do. You'll be two for two.
2 for 2. Oh,
Yep,
2 boys and 2 girls. Is that what you mean?
yep.
Yeah, we're gonna have 2 boys and 2 girls. So Andrea somehow managed to even the odds on me. And that's saying something because we have like all boys in my family. It's always boys. I got 3 brothers and 1 sister, and all of us brothers, all of us boys that have kids, only have boys, except for me. I'm the only boy in my family that has boys or has girls. All of them has boys. So
The odd man out.
yeah, I have always been a strange one. I've always been the black sheep of the family.
That's why you're friends with me.
That's how it is. Is that the because opposites attract or what? Because you're the normal one.
I ain't normal.
Nice. Well, we've got a lot to catch up on, I guess. So, what's been going on with you, Aaron? What do you got to talk about today?
Well, officially today, this morning was my last day at in broadcast television.
Lots to unpack there, man. You excited
Yeah.
for a new change, new job, new lifestyle?
Yeah, I'll be actually sleeping at night.
Man, what's that like? You know, it'd be great. Well, you think you're gonna
I
be
don't
sleeping at
know.
night?
It's been like 10 years. It's been like 10 years, so I don't know.
I didn't realize you've been working there for 10 years. That's a long time.
I mean, yeah, now and again I sleep at night. Well, I did corrections for 2 years, and I've been in broadcasting for 8 years.
Oh, so you're saying when you worked for the Department of Corrections, you worked overnight?
I did the switch. I had three overnight and two during the day. So, but yeah.
Was that the state DOC or the federal DOC?
No, it wasn't DOC. It was just county.
Oh, like the county jail.
Yeah. So,
That's cool.
yeah. So now I am no longer in broadcasting, and I don't know. It's kind of nice. I got lucky and got out because Wednesday everybody got the news that Master Control, the department that I've been in, was being moved with Nexstar to the hub in Indianapolis. So there's two different hubs for Nexstar. There's in Colorado and Indianapolis. So Denver, Colorado, and yeah, so Denver and Indianapolis. uh, so yeah, that's definitely sucky for everybody because everyone in that department is losing their job. Uh,
Were they given the option to transfer or anything?
so, and the crazy thing was, this was supposed to happen last year, but with COVID, it was supposed to happen in June of last year.
Oh, really?
They didn't tell anybody. We had no idea. Yeah, it was just going to be dropped on us all. So with COVID, that postponed it, which was lucky for everybody. Um,
Right.
but uh, the last day for everybody master is the 17th of next month.
That's just that's such a that's crazy. Similar thing happened to my wife. She was working in home health at the hospital. She would go and do home visits of patients for the hospital. And same thing happened. She got moved to a different department. She transferred to a different department in the hospital. And then like it was like her last day. Her last day, they basically just called this big meeting and were like, "Oh yeah, by the way, all of you guys lost your job just now. We hired out all the home health services to a uh, a third party company, and they were like, we'll give you the option to come work for us if you really want to, but they just basically fired everybody. It was crazy. It was intense, super super
Yeah.
insane.
Yep. So, but yeah, I will be driving and seeing the sunlight. So, I mean, there's going to be the weather to put up with, but it'll be nice. It'll be a nice change.
How hot does it get in Missouri? Like hottest hottest day of the year? What are we talking?
Well, we've had it in triple digits. Well, we hadn't talked. a whole lot about it, but heck, Washington State. So, Joe Telling and Sean and everybody in Washington State were all dying last week or the week before that. It was in the triple digits up there.
That's like every day here. So
I know, but they're not used to it, so it was hot. But we've had triple digits. We had upper 90s. I think it got pretty close to the upper 90s today. Um, but then you toss in the humidity, and it was like muggy. You walked outside, it was hot and steamy. It was like you walked into like a sauna. It was
so
just miserable.
you know, monsoon season in Arizona has started officially, right? And to put
Yeah.
it this way, monsoons in Arizona are like a 5 minute rainstorm. So it just comes through, dumps a whole bunch of water, and then the sun comes right back out and hits 100 degrees within minutes. And so this time of year, it's exactly like that. It's just hot and sticky and muggy because it doesn't rain enough to cool everything down. It just rains enough to put humidity in the air. And then it just goes back to being miserable hot.
Yep. Yep. That's what it's like here in Missouri.
Yeah.
Now, not
A lot of
always,
people say, well, at least it's a
hot,
dry
hot and
heat.
muggy, but yeah, yeah, dry heat, yeah, it's hot and it sucks, but you have that humidity sometimes when it's just like really high humidity and it's miserable. Uh,
You
but
read in the comments, Cosmic Dumpster just jumped in. He told me he's going to give me free Subway now. So he's going to give me free sandwiches. So
where's
that's
my free
good.
Subway? Where's my free
Come on
Subway?
down, man. Come on down, Aaron. Come,
You
come
come
pay
on
me a visit.
over.
We'll go. Come on over to Arizona, and we'll go visit Cosmic at work, and he can give us some free Subway sandwiches.
There we go. There we go. It'll be worth the flight. The cost of the flight.
And if you eat enough of them, it would be.
I don't need to
Yeah.
eat that many. Uh,
No, Aaron's in
so we've been
Missouri.
working on testing. Yep,
Sorry, I was answering a comment
been working
question.
on testing that thing. Oh, that's fine. Been working on testing that what I've been working on for a while. Uh, and I gotta test another part of it for the review, and that part has given me trouble. Yeah, it. I don't know how to explain it without giving it away,
You have to
but
explain it after the stream, I guess.
yeah.
I got something new to review,
It's like, all right, here, do
actually.
this, do this. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I was hanging out on Twitter a couple weeks ago, and I saw this post. I got a I got a spool of Pet G, a pretty good spool of Pet G for like $15, which is pretty sweet. But they also gave me a coupon code, and I want to go get it. So I want to show you. It's pretty sick. I'll be right back.
I was gonna say, did you have to pay for something? Because that's how it always turns out to me. You're like, hey, I got this off of Twitter. It's like, oh, they, how much did they want you to pay?
Well, so this company is one that is known for doing the whole switcheroo where you have to pay for this first, and then once you give us a review, then we'll refund your money. You know what I mean? They're famous for that.
Yep.
But
Yep.
this was not the case. They did not ask for a review or anything. They just said, buy this spool of filament, and then once it's at your house, you send us a picture of that spool of filament at your house, and we will send you a coupon code for this. This is really cool. I'm actually really excited about this. It's gonna be cool.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I hate you right now, Chris.
dude, this thing is sick. So if you don't know what this is actually a filament dryer, and so um, you put it in here, you plug it in. It's got a little sensor here on the front that reads out like the temperature and stuff inside the box. It dehydrates your filament. It has a little PTFE hole here, so you can feed the filament out through the side. And then it's got little rollers inside, so you can actually keep the filament in here while you're printing with it. Um, and if you guys don't know, PETG, the filament type, is rather notorious for absorbing water. And when it absorbs water, it makes it print like garbage, like straight garbage. And so I actually
Right.
got I actually got this filament dryer. This is if you look this up on Amazon, it's $50. You want to know what I paid for it? $10.
Nice.
Smoking deal. Smoking deal. So I'm probably gonna do a review on this on my channel just because I think the idea of this awesome. Super, super cool. And I've wanted one for a while.
It
When I
is.
saw it for $10, I was like, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna get that. And he was gonna
I
give
can't
me
blame you though.
the
Not one bit.
he was gonna get me the white one, which looks pretty cool too. But I was like, ooh, you guys have like a sick gray one. Can I get a coupon code for that one instead? And he's like, you'll have to wait till Wednesday. And I was like, oh wait, this one's sick, dude. It's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. It's gonna be cool. It's just got a little thing,
Uh, I've
plugs into
got
the wall.
nice. Nice. I've got things to finish. I printed out some Disney keys for some people.
Some backwards G keys.
They're about
I'm
yep.
telling you guys. I'm telling you. The D on Disney's logo, the way that Walt Disney signed his name, it looks like a backwards G. And ever since I was a little kid, I always thought, why does he sign Disney with a G? I don't get it. And I still think it looks like a G. I see the D, but I have to force myself to look at and make it look like a D because it looks like a G to me. Sorry to interrupt.
Yep.
Please continue speaking about your G key.
You're fine.
I broke him. I broke him.
Where's Brian when you need him?
I got a lot I could say, but I won't.
um, so so one I've done one already for somebody and delivered that, and I've got another one that I need to do and get that one delivered, and then the third one is my own design that I'm adding to it, everything. Because one, They wanted it the just the key, so I did a golden key. And then the other one they want gold with pink flakes. So I'm going to be doing that. And then the other one that I'm doing, um, I'm doing black, which is this person's favorite color, and then the favorite color of their
Uh-oh.
daughter
I
that
think you
passed
dropped out,
away,
Aaron. I can't
and
hear
then the
you.
favorite color of the daughter that's. Can you hear me now?
No audio. You're quiet. Can't hear you.
How about now?
Nope. I'm reading your lips. That's the only. Ooh, I heard a noise. I don't know what that was, but
That's weird because I can hear you.
can you hear me through your headset?
Hmm.
I can't hear anything you're saying at all. Yeah, but I can't hear you. It's dead. Total radio silence. I think I found my new favorite streaming spot, man. This is a good chair.
Test, test. Can you hear me now?
No, can't hear you at all. It's a good chair, and it's right next to the AC vent. I'm actually I'm actually cold. Believe that? Arizona, 113 degrees. I'm cold. Uh-oh. Look at him. He's working hard. Those gears are moving. Oh, he just texted me. The AC vent for the AC show. That's right. That's right. Dude, I'm freezing right now. It's good though. I got my blanket. I'm not just guys. Seriously though, we don't have any sponsors at all for our channel. Okay, because we're just tiny. But this right here, this company, Cozies, they know how to make a blanket. Like it's super thin, but it's like heavy at the same time. These are like the softest, most comfortable blankets like ever. Pretty great. Just saying. I don't know how that factors into the AC show
Uh,
as a sponsor, but Cozies, if you're watching, just saying, could be great. So, yeah. So, anyways, I'm looking forward to doing a little review on this filament dryer. It's really cool. It helps to dry out the filaments. You get better results. And I live in Arizona. It's pretty dry here, but it's been humid lately, and a lot of times there's humidity in the filament when it gets shipped, and so it'd be really nice to be able to dry it out. And I have really had a hard time printing PETG. I've always had a hard time printing PETG. Um, I think probably because it's so humid. I keep it in a dry box with a whole bunch of the desiccant packets like you get in your bags of jerky or whatever. I I put some packets in the box with my PETG, and it seems to work as well as any other method. But it'd be nice to have something that's actually specifically meant to do that. Print out a few things and see if I can improve my print quality. I think I might even try to force the humidity in there by, maybe I'll put a little bit of water or something, warm it up, get it nice and humid inside of a box, and try that out. See if I can get some filament to purposely be humid so it prints like garbage, and then try out some different methods of filling it out, like drying it out. So
Can you can you hear me now?
Aaron has gone black on us. He is hiding. He's trying to fix his headphones.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
What's up, Aaron? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Let's
If you
try
are
it.
talking, I can't hear you. I'm not looking though because I am typing. Oh, the vertical screen. Vertical screen. Boy, it hurts. They've gotten to him. They've gotten to him. He's gone. That's it. All right. Question in the chat while we're waiting for Aaron to get back. All right. My question is, how much money? Okay, so let's just think about it this way. All right. So imagine you're walking down the street, you find a lottery ticket, or a scratcher's ticket or something. You scratch it off, and you win a ton of money. How much money would you have to just win or be given for free to to change your life, to significantly change your life? How much money would you have to just be given for it to significantly change your life? I've got an answer for my house, but just curious because, like, I was thinking about it, and some people might say something like, you know, if I had $10,000 or whatever, that'd be
Can
fine. But
can you hear
but
me now?
really, like, if I think about it, if I had enough money to pay off my car, I'd pay off my car. But is it going to significantly impact my life? I'm not going to be able to quit my job. My wife's not going to be able to quit her job or whatever just because my car's paid off. So how much is it going to act significantly affect my life? Really not that much.
Can you hear
So,
me now?
ooh, can't hear you. Heard a click. Can't hear you.
Click, click, click.
No. So I'll ask the question again. How much money would you have to win or be given for it to significantly change your life? For some people, $20,000 might be, I mean, $20,000 is a ton of money. Like, don't get me wrong, that is a lot of money. But $20,000, while it might, in a small way, affect my life, it's not going to significantly affect my life. So, I don't know. Put in your guys' comments. Tell me what you think. How much money would you have to make or win for it to significantly affect your life? Like, some people, maybe enough money to go to college would be it. For me, if I had enough money to get my master's degree, that'd be pretty cool. But even in education, being a teacher, master's degree, you make a little bit more, but not enough to significantly affect it. So it's like it's one of those hard things to decide. $2,000 would allow you to get a PC and the Oculus Quest 2. What's up, Aaron?
How about now?
Nothing. Nothing. Can't hear you at all. Complete radio silence, man. What kind of earbuds are those? Are those Raycons? Should have gone with the Raycons. Cheap knockoff, didn't you?
They were a gift.
Say they were a gift? Is that what you said? Oh, I can read lips pretty good.
How about now?
I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Do
Cosmic
tell.
is saying that Cosmic is saying that he's been able to hear you this entire time. I think he's messing with you because I couldn't hear you at all.
So,
I'm gonna have to go back into the footage and see like if
uh,
it's just
all right. So, what I was saying is, I've got the three keys that I've worked on one key and that's been delivered. It was just golden, and then the next one is to be gold with pink flakes on it.
he said no, I'm not kidding. I don't prank streamers.
And then the other one, which is for a lady, so it's her favorite color, which is black, and then the favorite color of one of her daughters who passed away, and then the favorite color of her daughter who's alive. So, and that one, I'm going to figure out how I want to do that one. Because that's my own design in figuring that out. So, so I had to go pick up pink spray paint the other day.
Nice. I'm gonna have to double check. He's got me sketched out right now. Like, did I did I actually not hear you? I'm like I'm like not sure anymore. I'm trying to get back to the. Uh, Here it is. Now I gotta go back. Let's see here. Where are you at? Right here. Let's see. Oh, I don't hear anything on my own side. I'll look it up later. That's not NASA level PC. Like if you watch like the if you ever see like the big like the tech YouTubers and stuff, they've got some pretty nice PCs, and you're looking at a few grand for a PC like that. They've
Yep.
got they've got the ones that are like built into the table. You ever see those? They've they've got the PCs that are built into the table, and then you can see everything on the inside, but you push a button and it clouds the glass on top, so you can't see inside. Pretty sick.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
But so yeah, that's some of the things I've been doing. Let's see. Gone fishing some. Um, Always make sure you have water shoes when you go fishing. Because there's some spots you gotta walk to. When you gotta walk to, you go barefoot, and then you just hurt your feet like crazy. And then your friend yells your name saying, Eric! Because they caught a fish after you walked away.
And you gotta run back.
Yeah.
You ever
So we
watch
were
that
fishing.
show Alone?
No.
They dump these guys out in the middle of the wilderness, just in Alaska or something. They just say
I know. I know what you're talking about.
they go survive. They give them a bunch of cameras and batteries, and they're just like, "Good luck. Call us when you're ready to come home." And then whoever lasts the longest wins.
I can see that.
I've been watching these guys fish with like nothing, and I'm like, how do you do that? You see that video of the kid that fishes with the chains? He catches that big old catfish. He gets a like a small, what do they call those, like game hens, like the little tiny chickens. And he attaches it to a chain and he dunks it down into those noodling holes. You know what I'm talking about? Dunks it down to the noodling holes and then he like pulls it out this big old like at least 6 foot long catfish, dude. And he pulled out
Wow,
of this noodling hole with chains. Pretty sick.
that's pretty cool.
I did not go fishing. I need to go fishing. I went to an area that has some decent fishing. But everything's closed down in Arizona. Everything's on fire. You can't go into the forest. You can't, like, camping is like illegal right now in Arizona. Just the way it is.
Yeah,
You go to a campground, they've got everything all shut off. You can't even get down the turnoff. My wife and I went up to the cabin, got a family cabin. We went up to the cabin and on the way up, like somebody had to stop and go to the bathroom. Like there's plenty of campgrounds on the way there, but you stop, everything's all taped off, you can't get in.
yeah, yeah. Let's see, what else have I been doing? I did a lot of wood planing the other day.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that. You're doing some wood planing.
It was a
I've been
lot.
thinking about some. I've been thinking about some projects that I could use a planer for.
It was a lot of planing. There was so much sawdust afterwards, and when I say so much, I mean pretty much about a 5 foot circle that sloped up to about a foot tall.
Nice.
So much. So,
The KFC console. Did you see the Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket of chicken console? It's like an Xbox or something that was stuck in a KFC bucket.
yeah, I've seen that.
I
Are you
mean, don't get me
kidding?
wrong. If I had it, I'd play it. But
Are you kidding? I worked in broadcast television. Of course I saw it.
I saw everything.
Lots of things. Uh, Unfortunately, I was asleep, so I didn't get to turn the TV on and watch the news. I'll just have one of my friends that's working there go over and just record and send me the segment. My friend, uh, when the one that caught that walleye, uh, my the sports guy since that who does the fishing segments on there last night asked me if I had a picture, fishing picture, and I said, yeah, I got one of my friend, and so I sent it because I do that. And my friend goes, why did you do this? Like, because I know the sports guy, and I do that to all my friends.
That's funny. Cosmic's saying it's basically a gaming PC with a built-in chicken warmer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm. So I'm thinking about getting a handheld gaming, you know, like Game Boy or something for my son for Christmas.
Oh yeah,
So I've been doing all kinds of research the last few days, looking at what's the best handheld, and I think I've settled on a 2DS. It's a solid choice. Play the 3DS games, play the DS games. You
uh-huh.
you can find a lot of DS games and 3DS games for pretty cheap.
Yep.
So I think I'm gonna go for it. Although I put something up on eBay. I bid on a I bid on one. Somebody bid like the bid was at like $45. Is that a 3DS?
Yep. I don't have games for it for the cartridge. Um, but I've got games on it.
Listen, I'll give you $20 and I'll pay shipping.
I paid more than that for this. And
Uh,
it's a little slow.
okay, I'm not waiting for something really awesome to happen.
Okay, I got touch the screen.
I can't see what it says.
Twilight menu. All right.
Well, Cosmic, we'll have to talk later. I wouldn't take it as a donation. I'd buy some games off you though. Yes. Super Mario Bros. So anyways, it was at like $45 for this 2DS, and I
Yep.
put in. I said, for what comes with it, because it comes with like 14 games. It's a 2DS plus 14 games, including some kind of expensive games like Mario games, stuff like that. So I was like, for that, I'd pay $100 for it. So I put in my max bid at $100, and that was just like a couple hours ago, and it like it's already at $100 as the max as the it's like you're the highest bidder. Bid set at $100 right now, and I'm like, man, some jerk just sat there and bid me up to my max bid. So I imagine I probably won't win the bid. If I do,
Yeah.
great. If I don't, then I'll look for another one. That's one thing I don't really like about eBay. Like, just tell me that you're selling it, and then I'll just pay you that much for it.
Yeah.
I've not found an auction to be the cheapest way to get something. I always pay $10 more than I wanted to because I'm like, oh, I'm so close to buying it. I should just get it. I always end up paying more at the auction. So,
Yeah.
Bowie.
So on here, I've got Mario and I've got quite a bit of Pokemon games. I set it on to Mario and I've not messed with it since because I was letting Carter play with it.
Hmm.
So it was a lot easier to let it set on Mario than set on Pokemon for him.
Right. But I think I want the 2DS because I don't have any use for the 3D function at all. It seems like that would just give me a headache.
No, I agree. There's really no point.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the 2DS, and that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, well, other than trying not to catch on fire, I haven't done much. I was I was So I was gonna head over to my classroom. I was gonna do some work in my classroom, get ready for next year. But the um, the state fire department has taken over my school. Like that's their like command center for all the fires that are going around here. And so even though my classroom is like out in the middle of nowhere, it's like not even inside the main building, they've been using it for like storage and stuff.
Wow.
And then somebody else, another teacher whose classroom is like right next to mine, went out and they said that there was like cots and sleeping bags and stuff. They've been using that as like a place for the firefighters to sleep.
I can see that.
So yeah, I mean, I can see it. I have no issue, lending my classroom to them to help out in any way that I can. It's just one of those mild inconveniences because I want to get back in and get some work done. I just can't. But you know what happened? Say something. Can you hear me? Now I can hear you, but I can't. But you can't hear me. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Well, I can't put that in. That's wrong. All right. Well, I'll do it like this.
Cosmic, we're gonna have to
But
meet up
yeah,
or something so I can talk to you about it.
yeah. Got a couple projects in the work. I just did today my wood seal polish wax. For cutting boards.
You making some more cutting boards?
No, I made wood seal polish for it.
Cosmic, I do have an Instagram. I think it's just Mr. Curl Science.
So yeah, I made my wax polish.
How do they turn it out?
Turned out good. I just need to laser engrave the top of it. Who's beating something?
It's my dryer. Is that what it is?
Sounds like something was being beat.
Yeah, I don't know what. It does sound actually quite loud. Holy cow, that's loud. I can't. It's like noise canceling, so I can't really hear it. It must be like a pair of pants or something with buttons hitting on the side of the dryer or whatever. I said go back to sleep.
But so I've got that I did today. I was helping my friend playing that wood yesterday, and then helped my friend make a cutting board. So, and then the cutting board got laser engraved today. So So my friend is truly in love with my laser engraver.
It's awesome. I'm in love with it too. I wanted to buy one. I was gonna buy one, and then you bought it. I didn't want to be a copycat.
So
Yeah, Cosmic, you found me. Um, yeah, no, that's awesome. You know, eventually, I'm gonna get myself a little workshop, put together some nice big space that I can do a bunch of clean. What would you call it? Clean manufacturing. I've got stuff. I've got a bunch of woodworking tools and stuff, but you don't want to do woodworking in the same space as your, laser engraving and stuff like that.
yeah,
Hang on a
the
second. Hang on a second. Hello. Hello.
the definitely the hard part about if anybody laser engraves around woodworking is you get all the dust that kicks up. That's the big downfall to it because that's where I've had my laser engraver is in there. So it's gotten sawdust on it and stuff.
Sorry, guys.
Just talking smack
That was
about
that was my dad. So my name's Chris, and my mom's name is Christy. And so for some reason, the last like week, every time my dad tells his phone to call Christy, it calls me instead. And so it's just a whoopsie. But
that's
every time I get a phone call from my dad, hey, word of advice to all you guys watching the video, you know what I mean? If your mom or dad call, you always answer. No matter what you're doing, you always answer. That's just the right way to do it. Right, Aaron?
well, except for whenever you're planing wood and you miss the call.
Well, I mean, if you notice that they are calling, you don't ghost your parents. You know what I mean? You don't ghost your parents. They text you text back. They call you call back. That's just the way it is.
Yep. But yeah, so the definitely the downfall to putting a laser engraver around woodworking is all that sawdust that pops up, and you just want to keep it as clean as possible. So luckily, I've not done a whole lot of woodworking in there this summer with the laser engraver in there. I've done some quite a bit.
See,
And
and that's
it
I
sounds so bad. It sounds like he got like a freaking cast iron skillet at times in there.
um so I want to have a dedicated space that has laser engraver, maybe like a vinyl cutter, 3D printers, like all those CNC type machines. I want in my dedicated space, like an office or something. That would be sick. My dream house would have like a pretty good sized office that has, my clean manufacturing machines, you know, in the office with a desk with my computer or whatever, maybe a streamer setup with a door so that I can close the door and I can do my live stream and not have to worry about the pair of pants in the dryer. But then I also want like a nice big workshop that I can pull out the table saw and, you know, Planer. I need to get a planer. I don't ever use a planer, but that's probably because I don't have one. I don't know.
They're handy. Truly handy to have.
Yeah. So that's on my list of toys that I want to buy is a laser engraver, and that was an Orkut. Is that what it's called?
Um, my brain's dead. Starts with a no though. Yeah,
Orcher or something.
something like that.
Something. So one thing that I think is really cool is being able to make custom sewing patterns where you can slice an image, you can vector an image of you know some sort of a sewing pattern, and you can just put it in the laser, and it just will cut out all the pieces in that shape. And I think that would be sick. That I would do that for my mom. That would be super cool. She does all kinds of sewing stuff. She does a lot of she does a lot of embroidery and stuff like that. And I could imagine just how fast and easy it would be to cut out patterns that would laser it.
I can see that.
It'd be faster than cutting it out by hand, that's for sure.
Very true.
Maybe I can convince her to pay for half of it and tell her I'll use it to cut out your sewing things. Have you tried cutting fabric with your little laser? You should.
I have not tried that yet.
You should try it and see how it goes.
I will let you know. I will. Yeah, I'll definitely try that and let you know.
That would be cool.
That would be.
It's pretty big, isn't it? What size is your laser?
I think it's 4 or is it 3 something or 4 by. It's been a while. It's been a while since I looked at the dimensions.
4 foot? No way, it's not 4 feet.
No, like 400 million, like 300 to 400
300,
something.
400.
400 something. I can't remember.
300 is like a foot. That's like 12 inches.
Yeah, yeah. So it's. I think it's 350 by 400.
So I don't know how you feel, Aaron. Maybe you're not a big sports guy, but I think the Suns are going to win the NBA Finals, man.
I don't pay attention.
You wouldn't. Well, they're doing pretty well. They're doing really well. I've been watching the last few games on ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
Oh, and tomorrow, man, I forgot. I gotta order it. There's a pay per view, a UFC pay per view. McGregor Poirier 3. It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be good.
I'll take your word for it.
But I mean, I know sports is not like the thing that we generally bond over, but sometimes I really enjoy sports.
Good.
I'm amazed. There are there's a player on the Suns, Cameron Johnson. He's like actively going to school right now. Like he's in the middle of um, writing his like master's thesis papers and stuff like right now during the NBA finals. He's like actively still going to school during the NBA finals. And I'm like, that's sick, man. That's awesome. I totally respect that. Total mad respect for that. Because that goes to show you, he's a professional ball player, but he's still, hustling. He's still working on his degree and trying to better himself. He's trying to do like sports management or something like that, which I don't know what that even entails, but it's a backup career. Can you imagine? How many NBA players, NFL players get hurt and then they're stuck. They can't do anything. They can't they can't play anymore because they hurt their knee. Or how many football players with head injuries or concussions and stuff, they can't play. Have something to fall back on. That's sick.
Yeah.
And then the Suns haven't been so the Suns have never won the NBA Finals ever, ever, ever. They were competitive once, 28 years ago. Was it 28? Geez, that seems like just ridiculous. That's just what they said was of the 16 players on the Suns team, 10 of them weren't even born the last time the Suns went to the finals. That's crazy. Do you watch the YouTube channel Stuff Made Here? No? Have you never heard of that one?
I've not been watching a lot of YouTube. I've been busy and tired.
I don't have much of a life, so that's like that's what I do. Stuff Made Here. Stuff Made Here is a channel that you will be into. Trust me, it's a channel you'll be into. You should look that one up. But he made a robot that cuts your hair, a hair cutting robot. You just stick your head in this thing, and it like goes through and cuts your hair. It's like an algorithm that is programmed to cut your hair.
Nice.
And he made a pool cue that will like slay. It's great. So like it's got like an actuator, so it fires the shot, and then it custom changes the angle to the right. So all you do is you hold the pool cue in front of the cue ball,
Yep.
and then it automatically it's got a top down camera that sees the table, and so it calculates what the best shot's going to be. So it just tells you put the cue in this spot, and then it automatically moves and changes the angle and adjusts so that it makes like the perfect shot. And so what he did was he set it up so that you could play pool against him online. So you would pull up the feed on your computer, and you know how they have like the pool game on the PC where you can click on the cue ball and you drag it and it
Yeah.
fires or whatever. It would do all of that for you, like with the actual physical pool cue, and then he would play against you, and the pool cue robot would imitate your shot,
That's
and
pretty
he
cool.
would like play against you. It was sick, dude. Stuff Made Here is a hidden gem of a YouTube channel that I had never even known existed, and then once I found it, like I'm hooked. This dude's smart. and he builds amazing things. He built a baseball bat that uses like those little 22 shells from the Ram set tools. Freaking trying to break the world record for the longest baseball hit by a bat. Pretty sick. You got to check it out. That's one worth checking out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff that I gotta work on and do, and I got planter box I gotta make. So,
Ooh, your audio went away.
really?
Yeah, I can't hear you at all.
Maybe it has something to do with your dryer.
Didn't catch that. I tried to read your lips, but I didn't catch it.
Maybe it has something to do with your dryer.
Baby, I want to take you on a ride on my green tractor. Is that what it was? You can take a ride on my big green tractor. We can go slow. We can go. Oh, he's gone. Right in the middle of my song. Are you kidding me? Right in the middle of my song, he's gone. Lame. Lame.
Can you hear me now?
Nope. Yeah, I think it's time to get off anyways. It's been over an hour. I think we can go ahead and call it here anyways. But I'll say thank you guys so much for joining us. If you joined us live, we appreciate all the comments and feedback we're given. If you are watching this after the fact and made it this far in the video, props to you, man. Thank you so much for joining us today. I guess I'll sign off for my co-host Aaron and myself. Happy making, and we will see you guys next week on his channel. Good luck.